If I can type. My goodness. Okay, so I decided to go in and look at my chicken eggs that I'm hatching, my Blue Andalusian, and my Partridge Plymouth Rocks. And the reason I'm looking them up and the reason I'm recording this is because normally I do quite a bit of research on my chickens before I order hatching eggs. And this time I really kind of realized I did not. And I pretty much just go with my kids and whatever looked cute to them, we ordered them, and I was just in a hurry. And I really don't know a lot about these chickens, but I like to look up my chickens because I like to make sure that they're going to do well for our area and for our weather and our temperament and things like that. I like the eggs, don't get me wrong, but then being amazing layers is not a huge deal because I have so many chickens that we can't possibly eat all the eggs anyway. I give a lot of eggs away. So off we go. First, we're looking at the Andalusian chicken, the Blue Andalusian chicken. Obviously, we're on chickenmag.com, and oh my gosh, I scrolled down just a second ago and saw this rooster, and that is a beautiful rooster. If I can get even one rooster that looks like that out of my hatch, I will be so incredibly happy. That is a gorgeous rooster. Oh, oh. He's beautiful. Okay, so the Andalusian chicken can be traced back to the middle of the 1800s, but it is likely that this breed was around for a long time before that. So let's take a look at these facts. Eggs, 160 per year. That's pretty awesome. Egg color, white. Comb type, single. Pretty average size chicken. Country of origin, Spain. As the name suggests, this is a chicken that originated in Andalusia region of Spain. Blah, blah, blah. Don't get me wrong. I love the history of a breed, but I'm looking more for their temperament and temperatures they can handle and things like that. Came to be in Andalusia after all. The sort of thing wasn't spoken about all that much. One interesting theory based on some history papers says that a very similar chicken is described in ancient Rome. Wow, okay. So maybe this chicken came from there. No one knows. However, if we had to guess, we would say that these chickens have been in Andalusia for a good few centuries now. Let's see. Obviously, we don't know which breeds they were bred from, and we more than likely will never know. Part of history we're most concerned with is how they got from Andalusia to the rest of the world, and we can actually trace this back to around 1860. They were brought to the UK and sold there. Interestingly, British breeders tried to go in a different direction to the one that was imported, although the breed didn't change all that much, not enough for it to be a distinctive breed. However, chickens that originate in Andalusia are slightly different to the chickens that are bred in the US and the UK, although probably not enough for you to worry that much about where your chicken came from. Okay. Look at that gorgeous hen. Oh my goodness, that coloring is incredible. It's beautiful. All right, they weigh somewhere between 5 and 7 pounds. Graceful looking bird, and it is. Look at that. That's incredibly graceful looking bird. That's very feminine looking bird, actually. Okay, let's see. I lost my space. Okay. It stands tall and proud. Due to its stance, it may actually look a bit heavier than it actually is. They have a single comb. Let's see, it's stunning. It has 5 points. The comb will stand a bit differently depending on whether you have a rooster or a hen. I read earlier that the hen's comb tends to flop over and the male's comb tends to stay straight up. Okay. Oh, Andalusian chicken is traditionally a blue chicken. The blue Andalusian chicken is the only recognized variety of this fowl. Okay, good to know, due to a faulty gene. However, there are ways that you can correct this gene through selective breeding. Huh. Although do bear in mind that breeding out the trait is only going to be temporary. The faulty gene will return when you breed again. But who wants to lose that faulty gene? That blue is beautiful. Okay, so they're on the smaller side, so meat is not really what they're raised for, but they do go to slaughter as well. Okay. The best meat they've ever tasted on bird. Your chicken eggs. They tend to lay 160 eggs per year. So you should be getting one a little over every 2 days. They're a larger egg, which is good to know. All right. Nowadays, the bulk of it are raised for show purposes. Huh. That's also good to know because we do 4-H shows and things like that. So maybe if we hatch some good chicks, maybe they could be a show chicken. Okay, the Blue Andalusian is a chicken that hates to be touched. Do not ever touch your Andalusian. They will peck at you. Okay, so no touchy. That's the personality of a Blue Andalusian. No touchy. No touchy. Okay. But it's friendly. Okay, so it's friendly, but just don't mess with it. Okay, got it. They love to be out in the open and exploring. Okay, so fun to watch, not overly productive. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, here we go. This is what I need to know. Will be during the colder months of the year. It's a chicken that boasts a beautiful comb. However, the problem is that this chicken comb type is going to be on the larger side of things. That means that in colder areas, it will suffer from frostbite. That we wouldn't raise if you live in an area that gets a lot of snowfall. Okay, good. Perfect. We don't get a lot of snowfall, although this year we got freak snowfalls, but we usually don't get hardly any, if any. Okay, originated from one of the hottest regions in the world. Okay, perfect. No major issues with the bird. It's going to be a tremendous amount of fun raising them. Okay, so they're not productive. They're beautiful. They're showy. They're show birds, and they can handle the heat, which is what we want. Perfect. Okay, this worked out in my favor. And they drop large eggs, which I love. Okay, perfect. Let's go back to that male. This is like chicken porn right here. Look at that. Oh, that is a gorgeous rooster. Okay, I probably shouldn't have said chicken porn. That sounds terrible. Ignore that. Okay.
If you have any tips or comments regarding this video, please comment below. As always, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.